Everyone knows this scene. It is, without a doubt, one of the most legendary, most badass moments in the history of anime. Roronoa Zoro, standing in a lake of his own blood, having just absorbed the entire consciousness of his captain's pain. A pain that should have killed him 10 times over, and he just says, nothing happened. We all get chills. We all hit the like button. We all call it the peak of loyalty. But most people stop there. They admire the image, but miss the lesson. Because this isn't just a cool moment. This is a profound, practical masterclass in a 2,000-year-old philosophy. Stoic endurance. Today, we're breaking down why this one scene teaches us more about true, unshakable strength than 1,000 self-help books. This is the philosophy of nothing happened, and why true strength never, ever needs an audience. So let's do a quick 30-second context check. The Straw Hat crew is shattered. The warlord Bartholomew Kuma has defeated them all. As a final test, he extracts all of Luffy's pain, fatigue, and injury from his last battle. A bubbling red sphere of pure agony that would kill a normal person on contact. He offers a deal. Zoro's life for his crew's. Zoro, without hesitation, agrees. But then Kuma offers a mercy. He'll spare Zoro's life if he can endure Luffy's bubble of pain. Zoro, knowing it will destroy him, steps in. The first lesson is about responsibility. This wasn't fate. This wasn't an order. This was a choice. In fact, Sanji offered to sacrifice himself first. And what did Zoro do? He knocked him out. He stole the burden for himself. This is a critical distinction. This is the burden of capacity. Modern culture tells you to stay in your lane and don't take on more than you can handle. Zoro's philosophy is the opposite. It is, if I can handle this, then I must. It's the mature realization that in any group, in any family, in any team, someone has to be the strong one. Someone has to take the hit. And if you are strong enough, if you have the capacity to endure, then the responsibility is yours. It's not a curse. It's a duty. But here is the most important lesson. The part that elevates this from a moment of loyalty to a moment of true philosophical power. He didn't just take the pain. He hid it. Think about that. His only witness, Sanji, was unconscious. When Sanji woke up and asked what happened, Zoro didn't say, I just saved us all. He didn't say, I just sacrificed my body and my dream for our captain. He said, nothing. This is the core of Stoic virtue. True sacrifice does not need an audience. We live in a world that is obsessed with validation. A world of pics or it didn't happen. We are drowning in performative kindness. We are conditioned to believe that our actions, our struggles, and our good deeds only have value if they are seen, liked, and shared. Zoro's action is a rebellion against that. He teaches us that if you only do good deeds so people will praise you, you aren't being kind. You're just transacting. You're exchanging a good deed for social credit. Zoro didn't want credit. He didn't want pity. He didn't want a medal. He just wanted his captain to be safe and his crew to move forward. The Stoics said, virtue is its own reward. Zoro lived it. The act itself, the protection of his crew, was the only reward he needed. Finally, let's talk about what he was willing to lose. This man has one singular, all-consuming ambition to become the world's greatest swordsman. An ambition he has bled for, trained for, and lived for every single day of his life. In that moment, by stepping into that bubble, he was accepting the death of his dream. He knew this pain would cripple him, if not kill him. He was willing to throw it all away. And he did it for Luffy's dream. This is the ultimate test of loyalty. It's easy to be loyal when your goals align, but what happens when your personal ambition conflicts with the good of your crew, your family, your team, your community? Zoro teaches us that the greatest purpose in life isn't always achieving your own goal. It's about becoming the person who ensures a more important, collective goal can be reached. It's the transcendence of the self. So, how do we use this? You and I are not going to be asked to absorb a giant red bubble of metaphysical pain, but you will face your own burdens. You will have days where you are crumbling under the pressure of work, but you go home and listen to your partner's bad day because they need you to be the strong one tonight. You will suffer a private failure, feel the sting of disappointment, but you'll still show up to your friend's celebration and be genuinely, unselfishly happy for their success. You will carry the invisible weights of your own struggles, your own anxieties, your own pain bubbles. The nothing happened mindset is not about denying this pain. It's not about being macho or bottling it up. It's about enduring that pain with grace. It's the discipline to carry your burdens without needing to make them everyone else's. It's about refusing to seek pity. It's about being the quiet, reliable pillar for your family, your friends, your crew. True strength is quiet. It's the silent resilience that gets you out of bed when it's hard. It's the inner resolve to do the right thing when no one is watching. It's being the person others can rely on even when you're running on empty. So, the next time you're facing that struggle, the next time you're shouldering a heavy load that no one else can see, and you get through it, and someone asks you how you're doing, you can just smile. Because you know the answer. Nothing happened.